Your morning drink could be damaging your kidneys, and you don't even know it every morning. Millions of people make the same innocent choice. They wake up, walk to the kitchen, and pour themselves a tall glass of juice, or maybe a steaming cup of coffee with sugar and creamer, or an energizing herbal tea they read about online. They think they're making a healthy decision. But here's the shocking truth. That very first drink, the one you put into your empty stomach, might be the single most important choice you make for your kidney health. And for many, it's the one mistake that's silently pushing them closer to kidney failure. The hidden danger, sitting in your cup. Your kidneys are most vulnerable in the morning. After 8 hours of fasting, they're in a sensitive, dehydrated state, ready to filter whatever you put into your body. And when that first drink is filled with sugar, preservatives, caffeine, or acidifying compounds, it's like pouring poison directly onto a fire-damaged floor. It might not spark an explosion, but over time, it quietly destroys what's left. That's why 89% of people, even those trying to live healthy, are unknowingly accelerating their kidney damage just by what they drink before breakfast. But what if I told you there's a better way? That a single morning drink, taken consistently for just 30 days, could lower your creatinine, improve your GFR, and even reverse months or years of silent damage. It's not hype, it's science. And after treating kidney patients for more than 20 years, I can tell you, the right morning drink can be more powerful than most medications, and when combined with the right routine, it can become a healing ritual that protects your kidneys for life. Today, we'll reveal the top 7 morning drinks that support kidney function, fight inflammation, reduce toxins, and provide real results, backed by research and real stories. But before we dive in, you need to hear what happened to Michael. Michael's story, the wake-up call. Michael was 59, a warehouse supervisor, healthy weight, no major issues except high blood pressure and mild CKD. He was doing everything right. Took his meds, walked daily, watched his salt. But over just 4 months, his creatinine jumped from 2.1 to 3.4, and his doctor began talking about dialysis. Michael was shocked. Nothing in his routine had changed, or so he thought. But then they looked closer. Every morning, before eating, Michael drank a large glass of cranberry juice. The label said, heart healthy, kidney friendly, even antioxidant rich. But what it didn't say, that it was packed with 27 Gs of sugar per serving, the equivalent kidney stress of eating 6 glazed donuts on an empty stomach. And Michael's kidneys were screaming for help. Once his doctor helped him make the connection, Michael made a change. He replaced the juice with the Nutra One healing drink you'll hear about in just a moment. He drank it first thing in the morning, before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else. And the result? 6 weeks later, his creatinine dropped from 3.4 to 2.8. His energy came back. The swelling in his ankles went down. His labs began to stabilize. The only thing he changed? His morning drink. And that's when we realized something profound. Your first morning drink sets the tone for the entire day, because it's the first thing your kidneys filter after an overnight fast. Choose the wrong one, and you accelerate damage. Choose the right one, and you begin to heal. So what are the right choices? What should you actually drink to support your kidneys, flush out toxins, and reduce creatinine? Let's begin with the number 1 most powerful healing drink, one that costs just a few cents and might already be sitting in your kitchen right now. Now let's move to number 1. Number 1, lemon water with Himalayan pink salt, the powerhouse combo. It sounds too simple to work. Half a lemon, a pinch of pink salt, mixed into a glass of warm water. But this humble combination, it's helped thousands lower creatinine, reduce swelling, and regain energy without medication. Let me explain why. The healing begins with acid and salt, but not the kind You think when you squeeze a fresh lemon into water, you're not just adding flavour, you're releasing something powerful, citric acid. This natural compound doesn't harm your kidneys, it protects them. Citric acid helps dissolve uric acid crystals, prevents the formation of kidney stones, and supports gentle detox through increased urine flow. It's like giving your kidneys a gentle morning rinse, helping flush out what built up overnight. And then there's the salt. But not table salt. Not the kind that raises blood pressure and stresses your heart. We're talking about Himalayan pink salt, a mineral-rich, unprocessed salt that contains over 80 trace elements your kidneys actually need to function. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, iodine, all in small natural amounts, in the balance nature intended. This tiny pinch of salt does something remarkable. It helps regulate fluid balance, supports adrenal function, and maintains healthy blood pressure without overloading your kidneys like processed salt does. So, when you combine the lemon and the pink salt, you create a healing elixir that wakes up your kidneys gently, alkalizes the body, supports digestion, and reduces inflammation. But don't just take my word for it. Patricia's story, a new start at stage 4. Patricia was 62, diagnosed with stage 4 CKD. Her creatinine was 4.8. Her GFR had dropped to 18. She was tired, bloated, scared. Her doctor told her to watch her protein and hope for the best. But Patricia wanted to try everything. She started a kidney-friendly diet, began gentle morning walks, and each day, before anything else, she drank a glass of lemon water with pink salt, just as recommended. 8 weeks later, her creatinine had dropped to 3.9. Her GFR climbed to 26. The swelling in her feet disappeared. She said she felt awake again, all from a morning habit that took less than 60 seconds. How to make it your first kidney healing ritual. Here's how you do it. Squeeze 1 to 2 of a fresh lemon into a glass. Add 16 Oz of filtered, room temperature water. Add a tiny pinch of Himalayan pink salt, about 1/8 teaspoon. Stir well, drink on an empty stomach. Wait 30 minutes before eating anything. That's it. No sugar, no caffeine, no complications, just pure hydration, pure minerals, pure support for the most overworked organ in your body. And remember, it's not just what you eat that matters. It's what you start your day with that determines how your kidneys respond for the rest of the day. Now let's move to number 2, a bitter root with a gentle touch and a reputation as one of nature's safest diuretics. Number 2, dandelion root tea, the natural diuretic that doesn't deplete you. Most diuretics drain your body. They flush water, but they also strip away minerals, leaving you dehydrated, dizzy, and weak. But dandelion root, it works differently. It supports kidney cleansing without robbing you of what your body needs to heal. A gentle push, without the crash. Dandelion root contains powerful natural compounds called sesquiterpene lactones. They sound complicated, but what they do is simple. They gently stimulate urine production. They encourage your kidneys to flush out excess fluid, reduce swelling, and eliminate toxins, without disturbing your mineral balance. That's critical. Because most people with kidney issues are already low in key minerals like potassium and magnesium, lose more, and symptoms like fatigue, cramps, and irregular heartbeats can appear. But dandelion root preserves those minerals. It helps lighten the load on your kidneys, without leaving you weak or depleted. The gut-kidney connection. Most people miss. Here's something even more powerful. Dandelion root is rich in inulin, a special type of prebiotic fiber. Inulin feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. And when your gut is healthy, it produces less of the toxic byproducts, called uremic toxins, that your kidneys normally have to filter out. That means less waste, less inflammation, and less damage to your kidneys over time. It's a double win. Flush out what doesn't belong and stop creating excess waste in the first place. Robert's story, slowing the slide. Robert was 67, type 2 diabetes, stage 3 kidney disease. He'd been losing kidney function steadily for 18 months. He didn't want more pills, he wanted to stop the decline. He started drinking 2 cups of dandelion root tea per day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. No sugar, no cream, just the root. 6 months later, his GFR had stabilized, his creatinine had held steady, and for the first time in over a year, his nephrologist said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." How to make it. Add 1 tablespoon of dried dandelion root to a pot, pour in 2 cups of water. Simmer gently for 15-20 minutes, strain and drink 1 cup on an empty stomach. Save the second cup for later in the day. It's earthy, it's bitter, but it works, and your kidneys will thank you. Now let's move to number 3, a crisp green juice that boosts circulation, supports liver detox, and gives your kidneys the oxygen-rich blood they crave. Number 3, celery juice, the circulation booster. Most people don't think of celery as powerful, but when it comes to kidney health, this crisp green stalk is a silent healer, working deep inside your body to support circulation, filtration, and detox. And the best part, you feel the difference. The secret lies in the phthalides. Celery is rich in a unique group of compounds called phthalides. They help relax the blood vessels, lowering resistance, improving blood flow, and easing the strain on your kidneys. Because here's what most people forget. Your kidneys are filters, but they only work as well as the blood flowing through them. If blood flow is sluggish, your kidneys struggle to do their job. They retain more waste. Creatinine builds up. Toxins stay longer than they should. But when blood flows freely, so does healing. The natural sodium people fear, but shouldn't. Celery also contains naturally occurring sodium, paired with potassium and magnesium, the exact combination your body needs to maintain fluid balance without the damage caused by isolated table salt. This is key for people with swelling, fluid retention, or blood pressure issues. Unlike processed foods that overload your system, celery supports hydration and elimination in a balanced, kidney-safe way. Sandra's story, from brain fog to energy. Sandra, 64, was in early stage CKD. She felt tired every morning. Her mind was foggy. Her labs were creeping in the wrong direction, creatinine 1.9 and rising. She began drinking 16 ounces of fresh celery juice, first thing each morning. Within 4 weeks, she noticed more energy, clearer thinking. And her lab work, stable for the first time in months. How to make it juice, 4 to 6 celery stalks. Use organic celery when possible. Drink immediately, on an empty stomach. Wait 20-30 minutes before eating. Simple, pure, powerful. Now let's move to number 4. A deep red flower that may hold the key to safer blood pressure and quieter kidneys. Number 4. Hibiscus tea, the blood pressure manager. When kidneys begin to fail, the first thing doctors check after creatinine is blood pressure, because the connection is direct. High blood pressure destroys kidney filters, and damaged kidneys drive pressure even higher. It's a vicious cycle, but hibiscus tea offers a way out. A flower that lowers pressure and protects your kidneys. Hibiscus isn't just beautiful, it's medicinal. The deep red petals are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect delicate kidney tissues. But what makes hibiscus truly remarkable? Its ability to gently lower blood pressure. Multiple clinical studies have shown that just 2 cups of hibiscus tea per day can reduce systolic blood pressure by 10-15 points in people with hypertension. That's not hype, that's measurable and meaningful, because every point matters when it comes to your kidneys. Even a small reduction in pressure can prevent further scarring, slow the decline in filtration rate, and reduce the risk of kidney failure. David's story: cutting back on meds. Naturally, David was 71, stage 3B kidney disease, hypertension for over 10 years, on 3 different blood pressure medications, and still struggling to control it. He was frustrated, tired of side effects, tired of the dizziness and leg cramps. He began drinking 2 cups of hibiscus tea daily, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. He didn't expect much, but after 12 weeks, his blood pressure dropped enough that his doctor took him off 1 medication. His creatinine held stable. His GFR even ticked up slightly. And for the first time in years, he felt in control again. How to prepare it. Use 1 tablespoon of dried hibiscus flowers, steep in boiling water for 10-15 minutes, strain and drink 1 cup in the morning, another in the evening. Optional, add a slice of lemon or a cinnamon stick, but no sugar. It's tart, it's floral, and it's quietly powerful, because sometimes the strongest medicine comes from the most delicate flower. Now let's move to number 5, a warm, calming combination that shields your kidneys from inflammation and replaces your morning coffee with something far more healing. Number 5, green tea with ginger, the anti-inflammatory shield. Every sip of coffee feels comforting until your kidneys start to pay the price. Caffeine, creamers, sugar, and acidity, they don't just jolt your system, they place your kidneys under stress, especially first thing in the morning. But there's a better way to wake up. A gentler, more healing ritual that doesn't just energize you, it protects your kidneys from silent inflammation, the kind that slowly breaks them down. That ritual? Green tea with ginger, catechins plus, gingerols, kidney armor. Let's break it down. Green tea is rich in catechins, especially EGCG, a compound known to reduce oxidative stress, improve insulin sensitivity, and protect organ tissues from inflammatory damage. This is vital for people with diabetic kidney disease, where both sugar and inflammation are wreaking havoc below the surface. Now add ginger, and something incredible happens. Ginger contains gingerols and shogols, compounds proven to reduce inflammation markers, improve digestion, and even ease nausea, a common complaint in later stages of kidney decline. Together, green tea and ginger form a powerful anti-inflammatory blend that soothes your kidneys and helps slow down disease progression. The research is clear. 1 large study found that green tea consumption was associated with a 44% reduced risk of developing chronic kidney disease. And when combined with ginger's protective effects on the gut and blood sugar, it becomes one of the safest and smartest morning replacements for coffee lovers dealing with kidney concerns. Margaret's story. From nausea to stability. Margaret was 65, stage 3, CKD, tired, nauseous, and couldn't keep breakfast down. Her creatinine was 2.8 and creeping higher. Her doctor recommended switching out her morning coffee, so she began drinking green tea with freshly grated ginger every morning before food. Within 4 weeks, the nausea eased. She could eat a full breakfast, and her creatinine dropped to 2.6 and held steady. She said, "It felt like my mornings belonged to me again." How to prepare it. Steep. 1 green tea bag or 1 TSP loose leaf green tea in hot, not boiling water. Add 1-2 teaspoon freshly grated ginger steep for 5 to 7 minutes, then sip slowly. Drink on an empty stomach 20-30 minutes before breakfast. Optional. Add lemon juice or turmeric for added benefit. Warm, soothing, protective. The perfect way to start your morning with clarity, calm, and kidney strength. Now let's move to number 6, a fragrant green leaf that flushes uric acid, prevents kidney stones, and supports detox from the inside out. Number 6, parsley tea, the uric acid flusher. It's the green herb most people ignore. Sprinkled on pasta, garnished on your plate, then pushed to the side. But when steeped in hot water, parsley transforms into a powerful kidney ally, especially for flushing out one of the most damaging waste products your body creates: uric acid. Why uric acid matters. When uric acid builds up, it forms sharp crystals that lodge in your joints, and worse, in your kidneys. These crystals don't just cause pain, they damage tissue, they reduce filtration, and over time, they contribute to kidney stone formation and declining GFR. That's why controlling uric acid is crucial for anyone with chronic kidney disease. And parsley? It's one of nature's most effective, gentle solutions. The power of apigenin and myristicin. Inside parsley are two key compounds, apigenin and myristicin. They act as natural diuretics, helping you produce more urine without depleting essential minerals. This light flush supports the kidney's daily workload without overwhelming them. Even more important, parsley delivers vitamins like C and K, supporting blood vessel health and reducing inflammation, which protects the delicate tissues of the kidneys. It's not a crash cleanse, it's a consistent daily detox, gentle enough for the long haul. Carlos's story, no more stones. Carlos, 58, recurrent kidney stones, chronic creatinine levels of 2.3. He was scared and frustrated. He started drinking parsley tea every morning, just 1 cup, steeped from fresh leaves. He didn't expect much, but after 6 weeks, his creatinine dropped to 2.0, his energy returned, and he went 6 months without a single new stone, the longest in over a decade. It became his daily ritual, not a chore, a choice to heal. How to make it? Use 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley per cup of boiling water. Steep for 10-15 minutes, covered. Strain and drink on an empty stomach. 30 minutes before food. Optional. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber for a refreshing twist. Fresh, fragrant, and flushing what doesn't belong. Now let's move to number 7. A deep green leaf, rich in minerals, anti-inflammatory power, and one surprising benefit for anemia. Number 7. Nettle leaf tea. The mineral tonic. Most people with kidney disease are quietly missing something vital. It's not just lower GFR or rising creatinine. It's the slow loss of minerals, calcium, magnesium, potassium, iron. These aren't optional. They're essential for healing, energy, blood production, and even for the kidney's ability to function. And without them, you feel tired, heavy, foggy, and worst of all, the damage keeps going. That's where nettle leaf tea comes in. A wild plant with deep healing power. For centuries, nettle leaf has been used as a blood builder, a detoxifier, and a kidney tonic. It's rich in bioavailable minerals, meaning your body can actually absorb and use them. And unlike many supplements or hard-to-digest foods, nettle delivers these minerals in a soft, natural way through a warm cup of tea. But it doesn't stop there. Nettle also contains anti-inflammatory compounds, including flavonoids and lignans, that reduce chronic inflammation, the silent killer behind most kidney decline. It supports the kidney's filtration process, soothes inflamed tissues, and protects against further scarring. It's not a stimulant. It's not a band-aid. It's restorative. The anemia connection. One of the hidden complications of kidney disease is anemia. As kidneys weaken, they stop producing erythropoietin, the hormone that tells your body to make red blood cells. Less red blood cells cause less oxygen, less energy, and more weakness, dizziness, and fatigue. Nettle is one of the few herbal remedies that tackles this gently and naturally. It contains iron, along with vitamin C, the combination your body needs to actually absorb and use iron efficiently. Over time, this helps support hemoglobin production, improving oxygen delivery to your tissues, and helping you feel more awake, more alive, more capable. Helen's story, healing from fatigue. Helen, 72, stage 4, CKD, struggling with extreme tiredness. Her hemoglobin had dropped to 9.2, and her doctor warned she may need injections. She began drinking 2 cups of nettle tea per day. 6 weeks later, her hemoglobin improved to 10.8. Her energy returned, and her colour came back. She said, "It felt like someone plugged me back in." How to prepare it. Use 1 tablespoon dried nettle leaves per cup of boiling water. Steep for 10 minutes. Drink 1 cup in the morning, another in the evening. Add lemon juice to boost iron absorption, gentle, green, and quietly powerful, because sometimes the most nourishing medicine comes from the most forgotten plants. Now that you know all 7, let's talk about how to make them work together. Conclusion: your morning routine can save your kidneys. Let's be honest, for most people, mornings are rushed. You wake up, grab whatever's quick, and move on with your day. But when it comes to your kidneys, that first drink matters more than almost anything else. It's the first thing your body absorbs, the first fluid your kidneys filter, the first message your body receives about whether today is a healing day or a damaging one. And now, you know the truth. There are 7 drinks, proven by science, by stories, and by results, that can help lower creatinine, improve your GFR, reduce inflammation, and give your kidneys the gentle support they so desperately need. But here's the key. It's not about drinking all 7 every day. It's about creating a simple, consistent routine that your body can trust. How to use these 7 drinks effectively. Start your day with the lemon water. Il Plus Himalayan pink salt combo immediately upon waking, before anything else. This rehydrates your body, provides trace minerals, and starts the detox process. Wait 30 minutes. Then choose one of the other healing drinks, based on your needs. Feeling inflamed? Choose green tea with ginger. Struggling with pressure? Try hibiscus tea. Battling uric acid or stones? Go with parsley tea. Rotate them throughout the week to give your kidneys variety without overwhelming them. And remember, these are not magic bullets. They work best as part of a complete approach: kidney-friendly meals, light daily movement, stress reduction, and regular follow-ups with your doctor. But when you give your kidneys the right signals each morning, you give them a chance to heal. And they can heal, even in later stages. The body is resilient, and it starts with that first drink. Your turn. Take action. Now, which of these drinks are you going to try first? Tell me in the comments. I read every one. Was it parsley tea, the lemon salt combo, or maybe green tea with ginger? Drop your answer below. And if this video helped you, please share it with someone you care about. They might be one small habit away from changing everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're sharing more life-changing kidney health tips every week. Until next time, stay strong, stay hydrated, and start your morning with healing.